Hey guys, let's start our stream today. You're not gonna see something like that on CNN. That's why you need to subscribe, share this with your friends, push the like button. It all helps the channel to grow, and you can find out the fresh and newest information about all the celebrity news and trending topics. And let's start today with Nancy Guthrie's case. New details emerge as investigators shared some brutal truth. Let's hear what really happened in this first video that I'm gonna show it to you guys. 1 second.
Two sources with direct knowledge of the investigation tell us now the surveillance video is bringing new leads. They say still photos of the make and model of backpack have resulted in thousands of new leads, which have been used and are being vetted, as well as field teams spread out across Tucson, and have found several items of interest that have been sent off for testing. Many items collected as pieces of clothing, which may or may not have anything to do with Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. But when
I reported already that based on details that emerged from this case, a lot of investigators, professionals saying that a kidnapper was an amateur and he made a lot of mistakes. That's why we kind of saw him, and investigators got a lot of leads because of that immaturity. So hopefully the justice will prevail and will soon they will catch him.
Nonetheless, be tested. The source adds they have moved their search radius out farther from Nancy's home based on tips and evidence. Investigators are searching specifically for articles of clothing that may match what the suspect was wearing in the surveillance video. According to the source, investigators are now asking residents in the area around Nancy's home to check their surveillance dating back to New Year's Day. But it was initially the day of Nancy's disappearance and the hours before. Investigators are increasing the window of time prior to Nancy's disappearance. This is significant because it strongly suggests a person or people of interest may have been in Nancy's neighborhood for weeks before she disappeared.
So they want neighbors to cooperate, and it might be pre-planned kidnapping. Again, like it really happens in the United States, but it seems like a movie script, right? What happened, and I'm sure it'll be movies based on this or TV shows based on this. This is crazy what's going on. I'm sure the guy mentally sick or fanatic because he did this, and he's not a professional. If professional would go on a deal like that, they would have behaved a different way. I'm curious who the guy is, who the kidnapper is.
We're also looking to see if they can spot a suspicious vehicle in the days and weeks leading up to her disappearance.
Suspicious vehicles. So basically, they're looking for all kind of clues to find Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie's mom. Shocking things happen because I shouldn't do anything wrong except being the mother of a famous daughter, which is sad. What kind of society we are that we're kidnapping parents of successful kids? It's insane. Hopefully, again, that this guy is not normal. We're not in a society that people are doing this for money, hopefully, because it's insane. You're taking away old woman who needs a medication. It's beyond insane, in my opinion, because, you cannot do certain things. You can't overstep the boundaries, and in this case I think the kidnapper or group of kidnappers overstepped these boundaries. Next story is Jessica Alba. Shocking divorce with Cash Warren. They lived together for many years despite difference in popularity, difference in terms of net worth. When they got married, Jessica Alba was the hottest actress in terms of like her looks in the world, so she could have chosen different option, more popular guy who have more money, but she chose Cash Warren because of love, and now they divorced. Obviously Jessica have more money, so Let's see what actually happened in the settlement, who got money, how they finished their divorce. They didn't have prenuptial agreement when they exchanged vows in 2008, have agreed not to pay each other alimony. They will share joint custody of their daughters, Honor, Haven, and their son Hayes. Warren will receive a $3 million lump sum as part of the division of their assets, which include a $10 million Beverly Hills mansion they bought in 2017. The sum will be doled out to him in two non-taxable payments of $1.5 million apiece. One to be made now and the next one in a year. When Alba filed for divorce last February, she had asked to have her maiden name legally restored, a task that has now been complete. It's sad, but it seems like they divorced in a good way, you know, like there's no ugliness in their settlement. The fact that they didn't have prenuptial agreement actually gives us a clue that they're definitely in love with each other. You know, they don't think. I think you gotta be smarter. You gotta, like, no matter who you are, you're a star or you want to be a star, you're up and coming person, like you're on your way up, you're dreaming about success, doesn't matter. You gotta think about prenuptial agreement. And if your significant others says no, maybe you should think twice about, do you want to marry this person or not? That's why I think it's great that they reached the settlement deal like it is right now. It's perfect, in my opinion, for both sides. Alba's counsel was the top-flight Hollywood divorce lawyer, Laura Vassar. Meanwhile, Warren, who is also an actor and whose father is Hill Street Blues star Michael Warren, was represented by Adam Lipsick. Alba filed for divorce last February on grounds of irreconcilable difference with her and Warren, both given the date of separation as December 27, 2024. At the time, sources said that their divorce was extremely amicable, in spite of the massive amount of money involved and the lack of prenuptial agreement. Along with her acting career, Alba is the co-founder of the beauty and baby products brand The Honest Company, which has current market cap of $238 million, and in which she holds a 6% stake despite having stepped down as chief creative officer. Warren has launched a successful business venture of his own, a socks underwear line called Pair of Thieves, which at the time of the divorce filing was reported to be worth about $100 million. Alba announced their separation in January 2025, writing on Instagram that she had been on a journey of self-realization and transformation for years, both in individual and in partnership with Cash. They filed for divorce the following month, and the pair of them have since embarked on highly publicized rebound romances with younger paramours. Warren fell into the arms of model Hannah Sandor, 25, while Alba is dating actor Danny Ramirez, 33, of Top Gun Maverick and Captain America Brave New World. Again, a lot of people expected this divorce to be amicable because a lot of money involved and lacking of prenuptial agreement. That's what Daily Mail says, and that's what I said to you earlier. You gotta have prenuptial agreement. It's important. That's my advice to you. I think there's no other choice nowadays. No matter how trustworthy your significant other is, no matter how much trust you put in them, still, you gotta have prenuptial agreement. And the next story I want to share with you guys is, of course, Cardi B. Like every other day, she's in the news for different reasons. Like she did this, she said that, she's breaking up with Stefan Diggs. They making up again. Now she's basically saying nasty stuff about ICE, and ICE already responded. I think Department of Homeland Security did that. Then she responded back. So let's find out what happened. And it happened on Cardi's concert. Let me check. Sorry for sound. Somebody wrote me that sound was not alright. Alright, I think I fixed it. Alright.
If ICE come in here, we're gonna choke their asses. Latinos! Latinos! Latinos!
Cardi B's a proud Latina and wants everyone to know it. Taking a firm stance against ICE on opening night of her Little Miss Drama tour.
I got some bear mace in the back. They took my fans.
I feel like everything is like a line and something, and just show how like Hispanic, Latino, we all stand strong.
Cardi.
I don't know why she's doing it, honestly, because it seems like she's just creating a hype around her. Maybe she's honest about ICE. She feels this way. But it seems like she's in the news every day for different reasons. And all the time she's in the middle of some drama. Now it's drama with ICE. Is she right? Possibly. But she's a master of creating dramas, that's for sure.
Who's of Dominican descent, putting her Latina pride on full display Wednesday in Palm Desert, California.
Mexicans in the building! As a grown woman, I feel like I should do and say what I want.
The 33-year-old rapper assuring fans in the audience her concert is a safe space amid controversial immigration enforcement raids across the country. Even half joking, she's prepared to fight.
If ICE come in here, we're gonna choke their asses.
Interesting. Will ICE ever go to Cardi B's concert? I think it's possible. After this words, basically she asked how many people are Mexicans here, so they know they're victims, potential victims, right? That's why I think it was a stupid move, but she keeps her name in the news, which is good for her as an entertainer. And you know, a lot of people are saying that Cardi B is not a great rapper slash R&B singer, whatever she's trying to do. She's not the greatest, but she always keep this hype about her that creates a lot of fans, that makes people wait for her music.
Bitch, I got some bear mace in the back. They took my fans.
I'm actually very, very proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very proud.
Latinos! Latinos! Latinos!
Just days before kicking off her tour, Cardi put politics at the forefront of Super Bowl weekend, appearing on stage with her pal and collaborator, Bad Bunny.
I said I like it like that.
Here's Cardi on stage during the Puerto Rican star's halftime show. Throughout his 15-minute performance, Bad Bunny illuminated Latinos in America and shared several messages of love and inclusivity. All things Cardi can certainly get behind.
And I'm proud of everything that he's been standing up for against ICE and everything.
I'm very passionate with everything that...
Alright, so they're trying to say that she's doing everything in her power to basically protect the idea she has in her head. Again, with the celebrities, you know, people trust celebrities so much. They're saying, oh, the celebrities, we see them on the TV, or we like their music, that's why they always right, they can't be wrong, and we should trust these people because they're so trustworthy. Unfortunately, there's a lot of phony celebrities in the world. Wait a second, some kind of issues. Some kind of issues with the stream. My internet probably. It's not good, but we're streaming to get more connection with you guys. That's the way. That's the way for you to ask questions, for us to have a discussion, versus just regular videos, right? So the next story I want to tell you that Gordon Ramsay, if you don't know who he is, he's famous British chef. He basically blames Brooklyn Beckham for this Instagram story post that he said that basically his parents controlling him. I don't want to repeat all of that. I mean, you probably heard that a bunch of times. I probably heard it myself like 20 times. So Gordon Ramsay claims that Love is Blind, basically blaming Brooklyn's infatuation for recent family situation. So he thinks Brooklyn is desperate to forge his own way in his marriage to Nicola Peltz Beckham, which has led to his probably highly publicized fallout with his parents, David and Victoria. It's hard, isn't it? When you're infatuated, love's blind. They say it for that reason. He's desperate to stand on his own 2 feet. He's desperate to forge his own way and respect that from Brooklyn. It's such a good thing to do, but remember where you came from. And honestly, one day you're not going to have your mom and dad, and you need to understand that. Honestly, that's what I said. That's what I said in a bunch of videos. You gotta have respect for your parents. You will not see them one day. Usually that's what happens, unfortunately, with our parents. Don't be so disrespectful. If you don't like something, say it to them. They don't agree with you, go your own way. Why would you making it public? Why are you making it public? You know, that's what I cannot agree with that. They're still your parents, you know. They gave you a lot in your life. They gave you something that 99% of the kids don't have. So be respectful. And Ramsay says what I think. You know, don't do that. Like, just calm down. Calm down. Victoria's upset and with every right to be upset, Ramsay said of the family's ongoing feud, adding that he and his family also attended Brooklyn's 2022 Palm Beach wedding, where the hot sauce entrepreneur claims Victoria danced inappropriately with him. I know 24/7, 7 days a week, just how much David loves Brooklyn. Brooklyn unfollowed most of his relatives on social media in December, a month before he publicly declared in his bombshell statement that he no longer wanted to reconcile with his parents. However, he maintains a solid relationship with Ramsay. The MasterChef host revealed in his Friday interview that he and Brooklyn have messaged a little bit. I love him. His heart is incredible. And we all know all these details. He also says, I think it's going to be a matter of time before Brooklyn takes a good look at himself and understand that just what his parents mean to him. That penny will drop. I just want Brooklyn to take a moment to himself and remember, you're half mom, half dad, and you're an amazing young man. But boy, they've done more for you than anyone did in your entire life. Tom's going to be the best healer, and David will absolutely get their relationship back on track. So Gordon Ramsay is quite optimistic about that, and I'd be too. I think it's stupid. It tells us that Brooklyn Beckham, I don't know his education, but I don't think he's a smart man at the moment. That's my take. I know a lot of people will disagree with me. A lot of people did disagree with me. They said, like, I'm not right. Probably his family controlling him too much. Poor kid. That's my opinion, and I want to know yours. Share it in the comment section. And the last story for today is Stefon Diggs. Cardi B's ex pleaded not guilty. Let's hear what happened, why he pleaded not guilty, and I'm gonna share my opinion with you guys about this weird case Stefon Diggs is a part of.
Is maintaining his innocence. The New England Patriots wide receiver makes a court appearance in Dedham, Massachusetts, February 13th to enter a not guilty plea after being charged with felony strangulation or suffocation and misdemeanor assault and battery. The 32-year-old's attorney says in a statement to E! News after his court appearance, Stefan is completely innocent. He did not commit any of the acts alleged in the complaint, and we are able to prove that. We are confident that after a full review of the facts and evidence surrounding these false allegations, Stefan will be exonerated.
I don't know about Stefan Diggs' involvement in this case. Maybe he didn't do anything wrong like his lawyer says. But I wonder why football players always in the middle of some drama. Stefan Diggs is one of them. Like, always something happens to football players. You're a multimillionaire. Why you be involved in some drama? Just get away with it. Get away with it and just run if you can.
The charges against the NFL player who welcomed a baby boy with Cardi B in November stem from an accusation by his former personal chef. According to a copy of the police report obtained by CBS News affiliate WBZ-TV, the chef told Dedham Police December 16th that earlier that month, she and Diggs got into a confrontation about payment for her services. With the report stating via WBZ-TV, she said that they began to discuss this, which apparently angered the male. She alleges that the male then smacked her across the face. She said that she tried to push him away. The male then tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck.
You can say that after what you described, we can say that Concussion movie with Will Smith was absolutely 100% right. Why would you choke somebody because you have disagreement about some payments? Unless you're completely crazy and she's basically lying about everything, trying to blame innocent person. What he did is absolutely insane. What do you think? Do you agree with me? I think it's hard to disagree, right? Look what she said. The male tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck. Whew.
According to CBS News, Diggs was ordered to stay away from his accuser during the court appearance, with a pre-trial hearing being set for April 1st.
Obviously he needs to stay away from her. Why would you not? I don't know. I think this guy is insane. Having so much money, so much power in life, connections in life. Instead of start a business or whatever, you just arguing about the money. I want to hear like what he says that really happened. How his version be different from his accuser's version. It'll be interesting. If you have any information, leave it in the comment section, and see you guys tomorrow in the next video or stream that I'm gonna do for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. It's unfiltered news. You will not see this anywhere else. So see you guys tomorrow.